my name is Lily from Snap Ed, and I'm here with my good friend, Mr. MyPlate. Are you excited to give today's lesson? Yes, I'm very excited. He's very excited, you guys, so that's good. So, Mr. MyPlate is a really convenient friend because on his stomach here, you can see all of the different types of food groups. So, up here in the red, we've got fruits. Who here can tell me a fruit? You can shout out your favorite fruit. What's your favorite fruit, Mr. MyPlate? Oh, you like bananas. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. I think I'm getting a call. That's so weird. Hello? Oh, this isn't a phone. This is actually a banana. That's pretty funny, right, Mr. MyPlate? He likes that one. So everybody knows this is a banana. It's yellow, it's got a really yummy flavor, and it can keep you full for a long time. And what are some other fruits that you like? Oh, he says he likes apples. Nice. So I happen to have an apple right here. It's a red apple. It looks super crunchy and crispy. Our favorite times to eat apples are in the fall, but you can find them in the supermarket all year round. So what's another fruit that you like? Oh, you like oranges. That's so crazy. We actually have an orange right here as well. I love oranges. They're super healthy for you, and they help keep you from getting sick because they've got a lot of vitamin C. So oranges are awesome. One of my favorite fruits, which we've got right here, is a lemon. I love lemon. I love making lemonade. I put my lemon in water. You can put it on your veggies, all different ways to eat lemons. This is one of my very favorites. Okay, so getting back to Mr. MyPlate, let's talk about the next area on his belly. In orange here, you see we've got grains. So who here knows what a grain is? You can shout out your favorite grain. Nice. So, Mr. MyPlate, what are some examples of grains that you like? Oh, Mr. MyPlate says he really likes pasta. I like pasta a lot too. So you've got this pasta. You can boil it in water, and you could get your whole grains for the day. Okay, what other grains do you like, Mr. MyPlate? Oh, Mr. MyPlate loves rice. That's crazy because we actually have rice right here. So we've got brown rice here because it's got the fiber, so it's a little bit healthier. And I love rice. You can do so many different things with it. You can put beans on top. You can eat it in a wrap with veggies. Sometimes I like to put it in my chicken noodle soup. So rice is great. It gives you a lot of fiber, and it'll help give you energy all day. So should we show them the quinoa, Mr. MyPlate? Mr. MyPlate says yes. So who here has heard of quinoa? Nice. So quinoa is a really cool grain because it's got a lot of different colors going on in it. And another cool thing about quinoa is it's got protein in it. So you get 2 food groups in one food. That's pretty cool. So I love quinoa. Okay, getting back to Mr. MyPlate's belly, what else should we talk about next? Let's talk about protein. So you see this purple area down here. Protein. And what is protein good for, Mr. MyPlate? Mr. MyPlate says that's what helps his muscles get really strong so that he could be a superhero and save the world. So what are some examples of protein? Mr. MyPlate loves a good hamburger. Nice, so we've got that right here. And if you don't eat animal meat, you can also get your protein from a veggie burger. So protein can come from animals or plants. That's pretty cool. An example of a protein that comes from a plant is lentils. which we've got right here. So you could boil these lentils up in water. They're super duper yummy, and they help give you big, strong muscles, just like Mr. My Plate. What should we show them next? The peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is my favorite. I have it on sandwiches. I like to pair it with a banana. Sometimes I even put it in my oatmeal in the morning. Lots of different ways to eat peanut butter. And peanut butter rocks because it's giving us that protein that we need. Next, we've got some beans. So beans are another example of a plant-based protein. And they're really simple to make because they can come in this can. So you really just warm them up. You could eat them with your rice, and then you get two food groups at once, the grains and the protein. I just love beans. I love their flavor. Okay, let's talk about the dairy up here on Mr. My Plate's shoulder. So dairy, who knows where milk comes from? Does anybody know the animal? Maybe you can make the animal sound. Nice. So moo, that's what a cow makes. That's the sound a cow makes. And cows are what give us our milk. So that's pretty cool. And another thing that we can get from cow milk is yogurt. So yogurt is another example of dairy, and yogurt actually has some protein in it too, so that's pretty cool. And the yogurt and the milk helps our bones get nice and strong. So remember, the protein gives us our muscles, and the dairy helps our bones get strong. So we need both of them if we're going to be superheroes, right, Mr. My Plate? Mr. My Plate says yes. Okay, should we get to the last section? Awesome. So down here, you can see vegetables is the final area on his belly. And we actually have a pretty fun activity, right, Mr. My Plate? Mr. My Plate says yes. Okay, so let's talk about some veggies. Mr. My Plate, I'm going to give you a little vacation right down here while we do this activity. And we've got a lot of really fun veggies today. In the red, we've got a tomato. In orange veggie, we've got a carrot. A yellow veggie, so many colors. We've got this bright yellow pepper. A green veggie. There's so many green veggies, but today we are going to use a zucchini. And then I love the color blue, so I picked out a blue potato. So pretty. And then finally, my other favorite color, purple. So who here has ever heard of a beet? It's beautiful, natural color. So we've got all of these colors here. I was thinking how much fun it would be to make a rainbow. So we are going to make a rainbow today with our veggies. So who knows the first color of the rainbow? Red. Nice. So I'm going to take my knife, and before I do anything with food, I always wash my hands. So just give me 1 minute. I'm going to go wash my hands. And dry them off. Now I can start touching the food. So first I've got this red to start off our rainbow. So I'm going to give it a cut with the knife. And with the knife, you might want a mom or dad around, or grandma or anybody else who takes care of you. So they can help with the cutting part. And we'll just make our red top. Who knows the next color in a rainbow? Right, after red, we've got orange. So I'm going to take my carrot, I'm going to cut it in half, and then I've got my orange. Okay, who knows what's coming next? Yellow, nice. So for yellow, I've got my beautiful pepper. I'm going to give that a nice cut. All right, yellow. Our rainbow is coming along. Okay, what's next after yellow, everybody? Green. Awesome. So we're going to take a little slice of our zucchini. The zucchini is usually cooked, so we wouldn't eat this raw, but the other ones you can eat raw. Okay, green. So what comes after green in a rainbow? Blue. Awesome. So I'm going to take the knife and cut a little piece off the potato. Then, what's the last color in the rainbow, everybody? Purple. Awesome. So I've got my beautiful beet. Be careful, this one can really stain your clothes, so you don't want to get it on too many things. Awesome. And now I've got my beautiful rainbow. So let me give you all a closer look. A beautiful rainbow. Nice job, everybody. So, Mr. MyPlate, do you think they had a fun time today? Mr. MyPlate says yes. Awesome, everybody. So we hope you had a great time. Thanks for tuning into today's veggie lesson, and I'll see you next time.